It's not a garden, no. A garden has borders. A garden has pathways. A garden tells you where the flowers are. But love has no map, no compass, no guarantee. Love is a tropical rainforest. I entered through the emerald gates where sunlight fractured into golden geometries. Every leaf conducting frequencies too subtle for ordinary memories. Humidity rising like forbidden chemistry. My heartbeat synchronizing with the canopy. Vines reaching through dimensions of uncertainty. Nature writing ancient codes into my anatomy. Every shadow carried a biography. Every fragrance awakened dormant psychology. Every movement beneath the foliage challenged my primitive ontology. I saw paradise, but paradise had predators. Beauty had teeth, roses had thorns. And beneath the chromatic brilliance of flowers designed to seduce the eye, toxicity could hide inside the most beautiful disguise. Still, I walk deeper, because curiosity is a dangerous form of desire. As sometimes the human heart volunteering itself to the fire. Then thunder rolled through the atmospheric cathedral. Lightning split the heavens like divine revelation. Rain descended and suddenly the forest I thought I understood became another civilization. I couldn't see the road, I couldn't hear the past. I could only feel your hand and follow. Love is a tropical rainforest, wild where the human maps don't go. Where the heart becomes an explorer in a world it doesn't know. Love is the thunder and the sunlight, the venom and the antidote, the place for fear and fascination. Fight for dominance inside the soul. Love is a tropical rainforest, beautiful, dangerous, alive. And if you're brave enough to enter, you may never leave the same inside. I heard something moving through the molecular darkness, rustling through the architecture of leaves and nervousness. Two eyes illuminated from the biological blackness. Predation, protection, or perhaps another consciousness. I should have run. Instead, I whispered, come closer. That's the paradox, that's the neurological intoxication. The limbic system screaming evacuation, while imagination manufactures fascination. Fear releasing adrenaline, desire releasing dopamine. Two separate chemical languages colliding inside the same physiology. Butterflies became bioelectric metaphors. My stomach became a laboratory. My pulse became percussion, and your presence a variable my equations could never properly measure. You became my shelter, and simultaneously my vulnerability, my sanctuary and my exposure. My greatest certainty inside an ecosystem constructed entirely from uncertainty. Love is a tropical rainforest, wild where the human maps don't go. Where the heart becomes an explorer in a world that doesn't know. Love is the thunder and the sunlight, the venom and the antidote, the place for fear and fascination. Fight for dominance inside the soul. Love is a tropical rainforest, beautiful, dangerous, alive. And if you're brave enough to enter, you may never leave the same inside. Maybe love was never architecture. Maybe love was ecology. Not something we construct, but something we enter. An ecosystem of two consciousnesses exchanging invisible invisible weather. Your sadness becomes my rainfall. My silence becomes your drought. Your laughter becomes sunlight penetrating my psychological canopy. We metabolize each other's presence, exchange emotional oxygen, transform pain into memory, memory into meaning, meaning into mythology. And somewhere between the conscious and unconscious, between instinct and intention, between flesh and metaphysics, two separate universes begin negotiating one orbit. Then came the storm, not the beautiful kind, the kind that rearranges continents inside the human heart. Rain everywhere, old beliefs dissolving, egos becoming the certainties washing downstream. I watched the person I thought I was disappear beneath the flood water. And when the clouds finally opened up, smelled wet earth, fresh leaves, possibility. The forest breathed, and somehow so did I. Now I understand, love does not promise immunity from catastrophe, it promises participation. You don't learn to love because you have eliminated danger. You enter because something deeper than fear has become worth protecting. You learn the language of silence, the dialect of touch, the grammar of absence, the mathematics of forgiveness. You'll discover that intimacy is an archaeological excavation. Every kiss uncovering another layer of somebody's buried civilization. And sometimes you find ruins, sometimes treasure.